Oh, hi. Welcome again to Christmas Caribbean Delights. And it's the Christmas season already. It's like just yesterday it was Christmas, you know. Last year, the year flew out so fast. It's amazing. Anyway, we got lots of stuff accomplished, and I'm sure you did too. But now it's Christmas again, and with Christmas comes a few things, a few special things, like garlic pork. Hey, this is what we're going to be doing tonight. And the rum cake. The rum cake is going to come again later. These recipes are on my channel already, but I'm going to do them again this year. I'm going to do some garlic pork, and I'm going to make it very simple. I have a very detailed garlic pork recipe on my channel from last year, 2 years ago, but I'll put that link there too. But I'll show you how quickly it could be done, and you'll be ready. And within a few days, you'll have your garlic pork, and the rum cake, the black cake, the Guyanese black cake. That's going to come right behind the garlic pork, so that you can have time to get your stuff together and prepare, and just do it yourself. Anyway, let's go to the ingredients for the garlic pork. Cheers. Obviously, we'll need some pork. So I have about 3 pounds of pork here, which I have cut into 1-inch pieces. It's the pork shoulder, and I left out most of the bone type, but you have some skin in there, and you have some pretty good pieces. I left a few pieces of bone in there also, so that you can, you can chew on that, suck on it, whatever. So anyway, I cleaned it. I washed this pork. Once you get the pork from the store, from the butcher, you have to wash it. Wash it with some vinegar and salt. I'll put that link on there. That link is on my other video. Exactly how to do it. So you wash it with some vinegar and salt, get all that gunk out of there, and then you let it rest. You dry it, and then you're going to rinse it again before you put it into your container with the marinade. So that's where we are right now. I dried it, I washed it, dried it, and I have here a cup of white vinegar. This is which I'm going to rinse each piece before I put it into the thoroughly cleaned container. I also rinse this container with some vinegar and warm water. And for the marinade, we have here 2 cups of vinegar, and we have here the garlic, some pepper, and some thyme. And this is what we're going to put with the pork. So this is going to go into the food processor, and we're going to get it all minced. So here's the ground seasoning that I'm going to put on the pork once it gets into the marinade. The thyme, the garlic, and the hot pepper. That's about it. And then we'll get some 2 tablespoons of salt. You have to have salt in there in order to preserve the pork. So I'll get 2 tablespoons of salt, and I'll add it to the marinade once we get going. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take every piece of the pork and put it into the vinegar, right? Just to get whatever, if there's anything else left on there, any germ or anything that would inhibit the process of it being cured nicely. I'm just going to duck every piece into this marinade, this vinegar, Yeah, put a few pieces in there. Yeah, make it quicker, right? And then we'll take them out and we'll put them on there. Once I get halfway, I'm going to pour some of the marinade into there, some of the seasoning into there, and let it stir. And then I'll put the rest on top of it, and then we pour the rest of the marinade. You know what I mean. Anyway, I'll show you as I go along. Okay, so let me get this all done, and I'll get it in there, and I'll be back. So I've halfway filled the jar. Halfway filled the jar. And I'm gonna put some of this seasoning in here. At least 2 tablespoons of it. Give this a stir around. And to make sure your spoon is also clean, you duck it in some of the vinegar, right? Just duck it in the vinegar, and just to make sure that it's clean. So I'm going to put the rest of it in there, rinse. We're going to rinse the rest of it, get some more vinegar, get some new vinegar here, and some new vinegar, about a cup or a little more. And we're going to continue the rinsing process before we put it into the marinade. So once I'm done with this, I'll be back. Let's get the rest of the marinade in here. And in order to get everything in, just pour some of the vinegar that's going to be going in here. From the 2 cups of vinegar that you have set aside. Take that same spoon, make some space. But we must ensure that the pork is covered with the vinegar. So we're going to get some more vinegar. We're going to pour some more vinegar in here. That's why you need the 2 cups of vinegar. And it's perfect. And you're all set. So now you get a nice little cover. This is the cover that I have sterilized with vinegar and stuff like that. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a piece of plastic wrap over this before I put the cover on. So just to ensure that nothing gets in there. So I laid a piece of plastic wrap over there. And we're going to put the cover down on here. And you're sealed. You're ready to go. We're going to open it in 5 days. 5 days, we're going to open it and we're going to be able to get some garlic pork. So I'll see you then. So this is your first process. And so it stays in the brine for about 5 days, 4, 5, so that the the brine can get into the meat and actually start cooking the meat. And then you, after 5 days, you just fry it up. I like it fried dry with crispy edges and stuff like that. Or you can put it in the air fryer. You can use the air fryer, or you can use the oven. But this process, you have to take care with this process. And once this is done, you know, you can enjoy it for weeks. So, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next clip. I'll be back to show you how I do the frying, how I fry it up, or grill it, or oven, whatever method. I may do 2 or 3 methods for you so that you can see it. Okay, I'll see you then.